How's it going, y'all? Welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. This is part 13 of the playthrough. Last time, we met up with Morrigan in the Cobbled Swan in Docktown, and we finally met the Inquisitor, which was very exciting. Inquisitor Kadash, a Nade Segum from Dragon Age Inquisition, the Inquisitor we played through that playthrough, which is very exciting. It was a moment I've been waiting for personally ever since playing Veilguard for the first time, so I was excited to get to that point. And while we met with the Inquisitor, she brought us a wolf statuette, which has something to do with Solus. We haven't explored that yet because once we got back to the lighthouse, we found out that the Darkspawn was starting to attack Weisshaupt. So we came here to aid them in the fight. We met with the first warden, who essentially was not even with the Darkspawn and Ghilan'nain and an archdemon on literally their doorstep. He refused to believe what was happening, so we decided to knock his ass out. So now Efka's in charge of things, and we met up with this blacksmith. His daughter Mila's been helping us out throughout the fight, kind of guiding us through the castle. But now we have a plan. We got to lure the dragon. We got to kill the dragon, so then Lucanus can take the lyrium dagger and take his shot at Ghilan'nain and kill her for good. So that's where we are now. Before we continue on, just quickly, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciated. Now, let's go. We got to find this dragon trap. We're getting to a good part, so let's get to it. One thing that's really interesting in this area is this. Adjoining chalice recovered from Ostagar for Reldon. Those of you familiar with the series, you know exactly what this is. This is legit the chalice that our hero of Ferelden from Dragon Age Origins drinks out of, which is really cool. Which is really such a neat and little callback to the first game, which is really nice. I like it. But let's continue on.
What happened here?
Ghilan'nain.
She's infecting everything.
Let's just find our way through this mess.
There'll be a door on the other side. Put us near the trap.
Once we clear out the blight, at least.
Oh damn, look out. Look out, man. Lots of blight.
When we trap this archdemon, will Grey Warden have to kill it? Is that how it works?
It's true. Now I'm doing it.
What?
It's complicated, but every warden is prepared for the sacrifice. I'm ready.
To die?
Who knows? Maybe they'll hang my portrait in here someday.
It's not over
Maybe.
yet.
Will be soon enough.
What about Lucanus? Is he still supposed to kill the Ghilan'nain cloud?
That's why we came here.
But how? She's in the sky.
One impossible thing at a time.
Yep. Cross that bridge when we get to it. We got more here. There. Oh, up there.
Let's get out there.
Let's do it to it. Let's go.
There's the way out.
Griffin statue. I'll get Ghilan'nain's attention.
Let's get you through this.
And archdemons rock! The fortress crumbles. My creation will not be denied.
Let's go. Damn, look at that thing.
And now, I die.
Oh, spoiler alert, what the fuck?
Hey, Ghilan'nain! Come down here and fight!
The Dreadful's knife. Retreat!
Hello.
Come on, come on.
Ooh. That's sick. That's the first time it's ever been used.
Davrin.
Give Hassan a hug for me.
Stand down, Warden.
Oh, well, well.
My war, my glory.
You got people killed.
Wardens were killed on your watch. If you want to die to make up for that, be my guest.
Wasn't asking your permission.
Want and get yours, old man.
As supreme authority of Weisshaupt, I hereby declare this blight at an end. Racing heart.
Not today.
A waste of useful blood. Lassa, Headlid, Galara.
What?
What is that?
The real archdemon.
The other one was just a warm-up?
Oh,
Kill her. Ghilan'nain is vulnerable until we do.
We're not
oh, what's that? Where are you going? Oh. Oh, crap.
Hassan, now.
I had to destroy these things. Bam. Oh, in your face. In your face. Where are you going?
This feels wrong!
Spook Ghilan'nain. Maybe she wants to talk.
What you doing, girl? Ooh.
My creation
Come on now.
Has many shapes.
You can see that.
Take the mortals, make their flesh your own.
Not good, not good, not good!
This is the worst demon I've ever heard of.
Oh,
You still kill it. As long as it bleeds.
take this dude down.
You formed to be perfected, you have fights to be sated.
Where you going?
We're wearing it down. Keep at it.
Come on. Ooh. Thanks, bounced off. Oh, where you going? No, I wanted you to do it. Oh, man, I gotta aim that better.
Ready for a follow-up.
Come on. Oh, damn it. Get that out. And take this out. The other one's gone. Oh, we got little guys here now.
Ready for a follow-up.
More of that, bro.
Hey, yo.
Good job.
Good to go.
Take it out, Davern. Let's go. Okay, they back.
But hearts untouched. Avenge yourself!
Oh no, what happened? Oh crap. Look now. Oh, hello. Oh! There you go. There you go.
Think it's time you left, Ghilan'nain. You can't win this.
Get the hell out of here. You got more? Come on.
Oh, that one looks really angry.
Who knew the trap would be the
Just a bit.
It's Ghilan'nain's last stand. We can do this.
Consume their flesh, shatter their bones.
God damn.
Break them down.
Let's get rid of those. Come on.
Return to me.
Are you stunned or? Oh shit.
Great work, Davern.
Oh. Alright, let's go.
You will die here, quick or slow. There is no escape.
As you say.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Be ready to take your shot. Ain't it worth?
Oh.
Dubrin! We're never gonna forget you.
Just make it count. I can only die once.
Oh shit. Let's go. Alright, Davrin.
Dubrin! Kill it!
Take your shot. Yeah.
Now Lucanus! Finish her!
Let's go. Go smooth. Love that shot.
Give me another shot.
Too late! Back to the Illuvian! Is it working?
I hope so.
Best odds all day!
Get in there.
Evka sent word.
Damn.
Last of the civilians made it to Lavendel. Janos and his people held the line long enough for them to escape Weisshaupt. And the Wardens are in Lavendel too.
What's left of them, you mean? Over 1,000. That's how many fellow Wardens I had. And now, one god, one archdemon. That's all it took to nearly wipe out our entire order.
They'll do worse.
Weisshaupt is just the start. The worst, whatever that looks like, is still coming, unless we stop them. That begins with finding and killing Ghilan'nain.
How? We all saw what she did. That's beyond our...
We killed her archdemon, though. That's something, isn't it?
That's an incredibly rare accomplishment.
Yeah, after it turned into a snake monster with too many heads. Are all blighted dragons gonna do that? I don't know how to fight that.
Well, at least we've made Ghilan'nain mortal.
Mortal or immortal, doesn't matter if we can't get close enough. We had our shot at her, and we missed.
Say what you mean, Davrin. I missed.
Nobody blames you for that, Lucanus.
Yeah? Maybe I do. This crow has a demon inside him, right?
Now, that's not...
How do we know we can trust him? Maybe the demon pulled his punches.
Okay, hold on. Now we're getting...
And you, Warden? What about the blight that runs through your veins? The same blight that chokes my city. The same blight that Ghilan'nain commands so effortlessly.
Just a moment, please.
Enough.
Pull yourselves together.
Stop arguing. We've got no chance if we turn on each other. Chaos helps the gods and hurts this team. It will get us killed one by one. So get it together. We need to figure out how to defeat them.
We're all in agreement on that point, Rook. But the question remains, how? We barely survived against one of the gods.
I nearly had her.
Nearly. But spite is a creature of raw emotion. Your turmoil over what befell Treviso feeds him. Both of you vying for control. It's no wonder you missed such a rare opportunity.
I think we've all been distracted.
I've been preoccupied myself after discovering that Hand of Glory.
And I can't stop worrying about my new magic and what it means.
Or what the Venatori are up to in Docktown.
Until those problems are resolved, we will not be prepared to face the gods. A moment of inattention, a single lapse, could prove fatal, and the gods will allow no second chances.
He's right, Rook.
We need to find the gods.
None of that matters if we can't find the gods. That's the first missing piece.
They've been difficult to track so far.
And we track the Darkspawn. They have to come from somewhere, right? Harding, can you contact Evka? Ask her to get some scouts on the Darkspawn, see where they go.
On it.
As for the rest of...
Look, nothing against Emmerich. He's right about needing focus. But what happened at Weisshaupt? That was more than a distraction.
So is what happened to Treviso. What the Blight has done to the city, to its people. These are more than distractions, Rook.
Either way, we all need to step back, clear our heads.
It's not good.
So, how do you think that went?
Oh yeah, badly.
Davrin was still upset there, at the end. That's his right, after the horrors of Weisshaupt. But I hoped I'd gotten through to him.
They stopped fighting when you told them to. That's something.
Emmerich's right, though. Everyone on this team has some kind of unfinished business hanging over their heads.
That's the danger in recruiting competent people. They bring more interesting and complicated problems along with them. So go help Rook. Support them. Solve those problems. And maybe start with Davrin and Lucanus. With Treviso and Weisshaupt. They've got more in common than they did before.
And the gods?
You've asked the Wardens to track them through the Darkspawn. That'll take time.
I should use that time to check in with the team. And then, I should go talk with Solus.
Better you than me. He'll want to know all about Ghilan'nain, the Archdemon, and why you only stopped one of them. You know, all this talking wears me out. I'm going to take a nap. See you later, kid. Good luck.
More naps for Varric. Ghilan'nain laid siege to Weisshaupt, and her Archdemon destroyed much of the Grey Warden fortress. Still, Davrin managed to kill the Archdemon, and Lucanus wounded Ghilan'nain, reminding her she's now mortal. Alright, so that was a lot that just happened. Let's check in with Taint and see how everyone's doing.
Why do you run around in fancy mage clothes?
Because I like them?
You're barely even wearing a shirt.
You fight Anton with a bare midriff.
Everything all right?
We're fine. Just trading fashion tips. So what I wear is a problem for you?
It's not. It's just... why dress like that? Are you trying to make your mother happy?
Tosh, leave Nev alone.
I don't know what your problem is here, Tosh, but you're out of line.
Relax, Rook. I'm a big girl. Tosh, you mentioned me trying to make my mother happy. What's that have to do with how I dress?
It's just something my mother said the other day. That I act more like a man than a woman.
And you feel like you should wear dresses to make her happy?
No. Can you imagine me in a dress? I'd look stupider than I'd look stupid.
Qunari have gender roles.
I wasn't raised under the Qun, but our people believe some jobs are for men and others are for women.
Yep.
You dress like a warrior. And for Qunari, warrior is a man's job. Is that why your mother said what she said?
No. I mean, maybe. But it's fine. She says stuff like that all the time.
And?
It feels right. When she says I act more like a man. It feels right. Why does it feel right?
Tosh, do you like being a woman?
Nobody likes being a woman.
Ah.
This is stupid. Forget I said anything.
So it's about womanhood.
If something about being a woman is hurting you, I don't think it's stupid at all.
But what does it mean?
It could be about your mother's expectations, or about how it feels to be a woman and Qunari. Or maybe it's being a woman, period.
How would knowing that help? It won't change anything.
Some of my friends in Minrathous talk about not feeling comfortable in their own skin. As a man, as a woman. I could see if they'd like to talk. Maybe what they say fits how you're feeling.
Yeah. Okay. And thanks. You do look really pretty.
Oh?
To look at. I'd smudge your makeup.
Thanks for letting me down gently.
Hey, yo.
Lucanus? Are you in here brooding?
I'm fine.
That's not a no.
I had her. She should have never gotten away from me. This was our contract, Rook. I don't fail my contracts.
It was a mess.
Let's call it what it was. Weisshaupt was a disaster.
I thought I still had this. Even with Treviso suffering, I thought I could still focus on what mattered. I need to work.
They focused.
Focus on what you do best. Hitting your mark when they least expect it. Ghilan'nain will remember that scratch you gave her.
For all the good it did.
We didn't know what they were really capable of before. Now we do. We'll be ready next time.
I was distracted. That cannot happen again. I need to get my head on straight.
Whatever you need to do.
Have you been to talk to the others? Davrin, especially. I think everyone might have things to deal with now. It's been too long since I checked in with Viago. I should find out if things in Treviso are stable. If I need to return there, I'll let you know. I won't miss another chance to make things right.
Sounds good.
Nev, that coffee in the kitchen, you made it?
Keen eye.
Did you boil it? If so, why?
I'm not picky. I got a cup and it does the job. That's all I ask.
I don't know where to go with this.
Neat. It's not Tevinter style.
Don't look at me. I don't drink coffee, but that's not how it's done in Minrathous.
It is in my apartment.
But why?
So what's the coffee for?
I've been looking into the threads.
The Minrathous crime syndicate.
Yeah, smuggling, extortion, protection rackets. The threads have fingers in the lot. They stay out of slavery and they're decent about the rest, but something stirred them up. They've increased activity, changed their patterns. Docktown's in chaos. Remember Alec, the thread-selling charms? He wants to talk and he doesn't reach out for nothing.
That could be trouble.
Should we expect trouble?
Oh, probably, but I've got nothing planned.
There's always trouble.
If you need more coffee, I'll make it.
Well now, is that sweet or trying to save me from myself?
Let's call it both.
Davrin? Davrin, about Weisshaupt.
You made them pay.
One less archdemon in the world. At least you made them pay.
It wasn't enough. That's Renaud. Malmond. Anya. We used to argue. Who'd be the one to take an archdemon down? Who'd die so that others could live? Not sure any of us believed it'd actually happen.
When the moment came, you did the Wardens proud.
Did I? Because I'm still here. They're not.
Move on.
Beating yourself up about it's not gonna help.
He approves.
It wasn't your day to go. Move on.
But it should have been my day. A Grey Warden kills an Archdemon, they die. That's how it works.
Who knows what happened? Maybe the gods changed things and the old rules don't apply. Why is being alive a problem?
Because I didn't expect to be here. Grey Wardens have an expiration. It pushed me.
There's more fight to go.
And if we manage to pull that off?
You'll do what you do best. Hunt monsters.
Plenty of people can do that. I'm talking purpose. I feel like a blade sharpened all these years to confront the worst darkness in the world. And my blade struck true at Weisshaupt. What now?
Well, you'll raise a song to create a world where the light outshines the darkness.
Yeah? Well, let me tell you. That will require a lot more gingerwort truffles.
This guy. No more death wish.
I don't want to hear any more talk about dying, okay?
Fair enough.
He's counting on you.
Yeah.
Guess we're stuck with each other, boy. No getting rid of me now. Someday I might actually know what that means.
While you sort that out, maybe you and Lucanus can try to bury the hatchet.
Yeah.
He had a rough time of it too.
I know. That was an incredible shot he took at Ghilan'nain.
Then tell him that. Because fighting each other won't help us defeat the gods.
But we've got help. The Wardens, Shadow Dragons, Crows, Veil Jumpers, we're all in this together.
Yep.
We are. But they've all got their own problems. If we want their help, we have to help them first.
Is that a plan I hear forming?
I think it could be. Thanks, Davrin.
I cannot say.
Who created you?
I cannot say.
What can you say?
I cannot say.
Right. Deserve that.
Got the archive spirit working, I see.
Rook, you're here. And I did. Sort of. A little bit. It appears, but it won't tell me anything.
You simply ask the wrong questions. A common affliction of the weak-minded.
Also that. It's kind of mean.
Show it who's boss.
You should remind that thing who's in charge.
That's an idea. Syrian learned a lot, taught me a lot about these archives. They have, well, not thoughts like us, but sort of pathways, I guess. They can only respond to specific questions worded in specific ways. So, if you're powerful, like almost God-level powerful, how would you talk to someone you see as lesser?
Forcefully.
Probably just tell them what to do.
Right. Don't waste time on them. Just get to the point. Let's try it. Archive, tell me who built you.
One of the greatest of Elvenan, a steward of her glory. Truly, I was blessed to bathe in his warmth. Anaris built me, and to him I shall someday return.
You mean the Forgotten One?
I cannot say.
Good point. It came later.
Forgotten One?
What or who is a Forgotten One?
The bad gods, or so we were taught, told never to speak their names. Elgrennon, Ghilan'nain, they were the good ones that you could pray to. But now we know the truth about the Evanurus. So we don't know for sure what the Forgotten Ones were, I mean. They used to say Solus was one, so best case scenario like him. Worst case, well, you heard it talk.
Right. So this thing's dangerous if it belonged to one of them.
Could be, but still important and invaluable. Everything Anaris knew, this thing knows, and my people deserve to know. If I can get it to tell me.
Ask about the Evanuris.
Archive, tell me about the Evanuris.
A group of cowards hiding behind their more powerful magic and superior numbers. Their jealousy of Anaris was palpable. Their war is unending, but Anaris will prevail.
Ask about Solus.
Archive, tell me about the Dreadwolf.
An ideologue and a fool who will soon pay the price. When Anaris dispatches the Evanuris, he will spare a thought for Fen'Harel.
Don't make things worse.
Don't piss it off, or accidentally bring back a would-be god.
The two we've got aren't really would-be, but they're probably enough.
Good call.
Okay, I'll get back to it. Thanks, Rook.
You're welcome.
Any luck tracking down your mystery friend?
The Shaperate didn't like me asking about Shaper Valta, or harassing people with talk of dwarven magic.
Screw them.
Who cares what they say? That shouldn't stop you.
I don't have a choice. At least I know I'm not gonna find answers in Orzammar.
So, what now?
I was thinking, the voice said look to those closest to the stone. What if she never meant Orzammar?
Huh?
There is another great Tig, the original capital of the dwarves, Kalsharak. It was lost during the First Blight, and its people survived in isolation for hundreds of years. They re-emerged, some 20 years ago?
And you think they're closer to the stone?
Orzammar can't help. What have I got to lose?
What if Orzammar is lying?
Are you sure Orzammar isn't hiding something?
Pressing them for information would be tricky. I could anger someone important. If Kalsharak doesn't turn out, I can go back to poking at Orzammar. But not before then.
Let's talk about Kalsharak.
I'm curious about Kalsharak's isolation.
The dwarves took heavy losses during the First Blight. To stop the Darkspawn from overrunning them, they closed off passages in the deep roads. Those that could retreated to Orzammar. Kalsharak was lost. They abandoned the city and its people, sealed them away with the Darkspawn.
Like they had no choice, though.
They had to. Lose a Tig or lose everyone.
Children, families. It's unforgivable.
Sometimes people have to do unforgivable things.
You've heard, haven't you, that the Kalsharak dwarves were forced to change in order to survive. No one's really sure what that means exactly.
When we find them, you can ask.
What do we do?
How do we get in touch with these Kalsharak dwarves?
Already working on it. You don't spend 10 years in the Inquisition without making contacts. I should have a meeting set up by the time we're ready to leave.
Rook, interested in visiting the Memorial Gardens?
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the necropolis. I'd like to show you its more peaceful side.
Alright. Let's see what Solus has to say now.
The fall of Weisshaupt reverberated across the Fade, as did the fall of an archdemon.
But unless I am mistaken, both Elghanan and Ghilan'nain yet stand.
We took down Ghilan'nain's archdemon, but we weren't able to kill her.
And how are you doing?
I'm fine. Let's move on.
I came to you to figure out our next steps. I don't need a shoulder to cry on.
Of course. As a leader, you are wise to put away concerns and show only confidence to your team. And your adversaries. At least you still have Varric to talk to. What of your companions? How have they handled the events at Weisshaupt?
I know they can do this.
They have what it takes to stop the gods. I just need to get them to believe it.
Indeed. They must know beyond any doubt that you believe in them. You cannot stand against Elghanan and Ghilan'nain with logic. Those motivated by greed or self-interest will change alliances, but those who serve you with passion and loyalty will follow wherever you lead. Even to their deaths, if necessary.
I understand.
I knew I might have to make a call like that when Varric put me in charge.
A good leader never makes such a decision lightly. But when the time comes, it is better to be prepared. And perhaps it will not come to that. The stronger your team, the more chances you will have to avoid such a decision.
I'll keep that in mind. Do you have any suggestions on our next move against the gods?
If you oppose Elghilan'nain and Ghilan'nain's minions, you will get your opportunity.
You think one of the Antam or Venatori commanders will help us find the gods?
Possibly. But more importantly, you will aggravate them. You rendered Ghilan'nain mortal at Weisshaupt. It is an embarrassment. An insult. Neither she nor Elghilan'nain can ignore. If you continue to disrupt their plans, you will not need to track them down. They will come to you.
Then it's our turn.
And then we get some payback for Weisshaupt.
As long as you are ready when the opportunity comes. One final warning. You have survived a confrontation with Ghilan'nain, which few still live to claim. But her power pales in comparison to Elghilan'nain's. If he takes the field himself, remember, in a fight such as ours, escaping to fight another day is a victory.
Okay. Alright. Now it looks like we need to check in with Lucanus.
This is ominous.
Iago found something.
Oh, nice.
Something bad, I take it.
Venatori have been sighted among the relief effort in Treviso. Zara's minions, perhaps. But Ilario is certain Zara is in Byzantium, and that any Venatori are another distraction.
What do you think?
I think I need to visit Treviso and find out for myself.
I'm coming, no argument. No arguments.
You're not going alone.
I can handle this, Rook.
Between what Zara did to you, spite, and everything happening in Treviso, you can't know that. Besides, it's a chance to clear the air between us.
You don't need to do this, but it will make for a smoother operation. The one advantage of chaos in Treviso is informants get desperate. It took an obscene amount of money, but I have a solid lead. Zara is in the chantry there.
What's she doing in a chantry?
If she's there to pray, it won't save her from me. We only get one shot at this. We go when you're ready.
Well, after the attack in Weisshaupt, we got a lot of stuff to do. We got to prepare. Everybody in the party's got problems they need help with. Lucanus seems to know where Zara is, and he wants to take care of her. A lot of stuff going on right now. But that's going to do it for this part of the playthrough. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. It's greatly appreciated. Leave in the comments, what did you think about the battle in Weisshaupt? What did you think when you first saw the dragon trap? I thought that part was absolutely crazy. Just absolutely insane. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to also hit that subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. And I will see you in the next one.